What is France like beyond Paris? Well, we picked up a 2-week rental car at Charles de Gaulle Airport and headed to Rouen to find out. Rouen is the historic capital of Normandy, located on the Seine River just 80 miles from Paris, and it is amazing.
Barb, what's going on here? Is this Disneyland?
We are in the middle of medieval Rouen with all these amazing houses. We are in front of the Cathedral de Notre Dame du Rouen, which is pretty impressive, I have to say, and the spire that they are replacing and refurbishing tops out at 161 meters, we think. It's costing about 1.7 million just to do the spire.
The cathedral is open to the public and free, and you may recognize it as being the subject of many of Claude Monet's paintings.
We're at the Cathedral of St. Joan, or Joan of Arc.
The church was designed to resemble an overturned ship and was built on the location where St. Joan was burned in 1431. The lively street performers throughout the old city create a fun, festive atmosphere.
This is a situation in which a beer building can be drunk as well.
As you take in the medieval architecture, you'll find surprises around every corner. The St. Juan Abbey is a majestic Gothic church that's free and open to the public. Rouen has so many churches, many have been turned into museums, like the one dedicated to ironworks.
We are at the Valois Rope Factory, which is a museum free to the public, concentrating on the manufacturing of textiles. And it's right here on a small little tributary river to the Seine.
The Rope Factory Museum is 22 minutes from Rouen city center by public transportation. And on Saturday, tourists travel free with a transit pass obtained from the Tourist Information Office. It was time to say goodbye to Rouen, so we took a spin to Normandy's D-Day beaches.
We're at the Juno Beach
Center, which is the Canadian Memorial Museum behind us.
And we're just going to go for a walk on the beach.
Yes.
Over 30 fortified bunkers like this one were waiting for the Canadians to land.
This is Cozy's bunker, which was taken during the raid on Juno Beach by the Winnipeg Rifles, and 78% of their company was killed taking this bunker.
The German bunkers had steel-reinforced concrete walls that were 6 to 10 feet thick. Most of the bunkers were built with forced labor and designed to blend into the coastal terrain, protecting them from aerial attack.
These guns at a range of about 20 miles and could knock out the ships that were sitting off the coast here.
Near the Omaha beach is the American Cemetery, which features a reflecting pool flanked by the walls of the missing. The statue represents the heroism of the young Americans who died during the D-Day landings. 9,388 American soldiers are buried here, and another 1,557 names are inscribed on the wall of the missing, sacrificing their lives in the fight against fascism.
We're at Point du Hoc, which is the furthest most peninsula that gave the Germans a wide range for long-range cannons.
Point du Hoc played a pivotal role on D-Day when the U.S. Army Rangers scaled its 100-foot cliffs under heavy fire to destroy the German artillery that threatened the landings at Omaha and Utah beaches. Our next stop had been on my bucket list for ages, Mont San Michel. The best time to photograph it is early in the morning, and we found a farmer's field that made the perfect location.
Welcome to Saint San Michel. This is the view from the dam, which is not far from the main walkway, just about a 10-15 minute walk from the parking lot. It's a great location.
Day parking at the main San Michel parking facility can cost up to $30, but it's free after 6:30 p.m. mid-season, and you get the added benefit of fewer tourists.
This has got to be one of the narrowest alleyways we've ever been down.
Yeah. In fact, that city is both sides.
You gonna make it soon, or do I have to call EMS?
I think so.
Well done. Let there be light.
Yeah, that was interesting.
This fortified 8th century village becomes an island at high tide, almost a kilometer off the coast.
Hey Bart, what's your overall impression?
It's very windy, and it's lovely to be here late, so that there are very few people. I mean, that is delightful.
And the price is right.
Yes, it is. After a little tussle with the parking payment system, we finally made it to the ramparts of San Malo. And we are looking at the harbor with the ferries coming in from Brittany. It's pretty amazing.
One of the cool features about St. Malo is that it has this swimming pool that fills up at high tide and drains out as it's low tide.
Walking the stone ramparts of St. Malo offers spectacular views of the vibrant blue sea and the tourist-friendly town inside. In the heart of St. Malo is the St. Vincent Cathedral, founded in the 12th century and rebuilt after World War II. Our next destination was Saumur, with a brief stop in Renne.
Okay, Barb, did I ever promise you a rose garden?
You did.
When?
I don't know, but suddenly I'm here in one. How did this happen? It's a beautiful rose garden. It's lovely.
Look at that. Around every corner.
We are in the Thabor Gardens in Rennes. It was established in 1886 and opened in 1868. And it has 12 of these circular gardens that are set up by zone, Alpine, Mediterranean, Atlantic, etc., and also by continent. And we've just walked around the outer ring, which has an amazing selection of roses of all types.
We are entering the Rennes Cathedral of Notre Dame.
Listening to the organist warm up was reminiscent of the Phantom of the Opera. This primed us for our next adventure, the troglodyte and sarcophagi site just outside of Saumur. This 6th to 8th century underground quarry complex was used to carve over 30,000 sandstone coffins, making it the largest quarry of sarcophagi in Europe. My longtime friend Didier now runs the attraction and gave us the full tour, which included a tour of the underground neighborhood homes.
I knew that troglodyting was such a thing.
Yeah. Wow.
A troglodyte is someone who lives underground, and given our current climate crisis, I think it's a pretty smart move.
Here we are near the Loire River in Saumur, and you can see the Loire here, and over there the east, and over there the west of the river. At the bottom of the hill we have the city, made with limestone. It's a very old town.
Yes.
On the left you can see the castle from the 5th century. And I am with my friend Michael and Barbara to visit this place.
It was 1991 when I met Didier in Guatemala, and we've remained friends ever since, sharing our lives as Didier found Josephine and had 4 handsome sons, and I found Barb to explore the world with. Travel brings us all together, and that's something we could use now.